Hi, good day and welcome to the Showcase South Australia video Fireside Chats. My name is Max Mason, Membership Manager. Today we're interviewing Alice Pennington from Paliant Design. Hi Alice, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Matt.
We're going to go through 5 questions, maybe a bonus question at the end.
Okay.
And it will hope to garner as much as our membership can about you in the shortest time possible.
Awesome.
Let's go for it.
All right.
Question 1. Straight in. Take me back, if you can, to 2008. GFC was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Paliant Design born? And what gap did you intend to fill in the market with Paliant?
Well, I was actually, I started this business in Sydney actually, and I was running a design studio, and I was doing all the work and then realised, well, maybe I should just try something different. And I kind of fell into it. I was going to do freelancing, and then I got an opportunity with a very big client. I got a foot in the door really, and it just went from there. And so it just, the 2008 GFC was the best thing for me because I was a small studio, and I took a lot of, I didn't have the overheads of big studios, so I was much more affordable, but also I was hungry and, worked hard and created great relationships with clients that I still have to this day. And just filled the gap, I guess, of from the mainstream, a lot of the advertising agencies that just couldn't fulfil the small jobs that I could do. So that's how it was born, really. It just landed into it, and then I've been running since. Amazing.
And growing through a period of adversity.
Yes, yeah, oh, absolutely. I was like hoping to break even, and then it just went gangbusters, and I was working crazy hours, as you do when you don't have any kids, and you can do whatever you like, but loved it. I learned so much. It was wonderful. So my first couple of years of business were very successful, and so the doubt in myself you get with starting a business, but it was always reinvigorated because I had great clients and they relied on me, and then that it became a mutually beneficial relationship.
And then the move to Adelaide.
Yes.
A very different town, unquestionably a relationships town.
Yes.
Why would your clients here recommend you to anyone else?
Because of who I am and my reliability and the trustworthiness, really. I deliver. And I will go above and beyond, because I am an Adelaide girl originally, and I moved to Sydney, started it, but I came back to family in Adelaide. And so I was in advertising when I was in Adelaide, moved to a design studio in Sydney, and brought back both of those expertise into Adelaide, and still have the Sydney clients. I mean, it was only a couple of years ago I changed my clock to Adelaide time because that half-hour difference when you're in deadline is quite a challenge.
Makes all the difference.
Exactly, and so really, I guess tapping in or getting to know the Adelaide industry again it's building those relationships, which is fundamentally what Paliant Design's about. We are an extension of people's teams, so that long-lasting relationship and that trust, reliability and flexibility, but also just understanding people really is what we aim to do, and Adelaide's very much that way. It's all about getting to know people, understanding them, how they think in a sense, how they brief, what their expectations, and surpassing them really.
You'll not be surprised to know I spoke with one of your clients this morning who said exactly that. You're an exceptional, incredibly detailed and precise operator, and your team are just an extension of your values and one driven by purpose. So yeah, that's true, that's good.
Yeah. See, I speak truth.
Which brings me on to the next question. How would a range of your clients describe what you do?
A lot of the feedback is, I just get it. I just understand it, and they that reliability, because everyone's really busy. I mean, GFC definitely was a big part of that, is understanding where they needed me more and not have to change what they needed to do because they were just so time poor. And so people are, we just go through different phases through the business world and life, and time poor is even becoming even more of a problem. Yeah. And especially with this pandemic, people just need to adjust how they are doing things and do it quickly, and they are just so under the pump that we fill in that void of they can just pass the work to us and go, okay, that's done, and concentrate on what they need to, because the stress levels are just so high. Yeah. And just take that away from them and just alleviate something that is important and needs to get over the line, and know that they will deliver and will get to deadline as well.
With a view to that, 13 years in, what advice that you now know would you give to Alice 2008?
You're going to be okay. No, I think it's, part of it is I don't want to lose a lot of the humbling, because I don't believe I can, for me, I always stick to who I am, and I don't question that. And I still get, is this going to work? That the self-doubt still is there, but that's also a way of kind of my equilibrium. Because if I start getting too big in my boots, but it's not my personality too, but if I start I lose focus on what I'm all about. And so therefore the whole purpose of my business and my purpose is, gone. Yeah. So it's sticking to, stick to my guns, trust the process, and the lulls, the highs and lows of business and life is just what happens.
Enjoy the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's right, and know that sometimes you have to, in the low times or the quiet times, actually refocus and just use it in a positive manner rather than the fear of scarcity manner. So I'd say probably that, just trust in use and benefit from the quiet times and use them to your advantage. So use everything to your advantage. Opportunities everywhere, and it is completely how you approach it. Just go for it.
Brilliant, yeah. Here at Showcase South Australia, we love seeing Paliant grow. You're currently hiring and growing. Yes. What's on for Paliant in the immediate future?
Just continuing the strong relationships that I've got with clients, some that span from inception of Paliant Design. And I really like, it's people behind the businesses that I really like to work with. I mean, the businesses, they're part and parcel, but it's what people want to achieve, and I want to see them achieve that. So creating the environment for those businesses and people that I can work with is really the biggest thing that we're after. I like to work with people for long periods of time. You really understand them, and they don't necessarily need you all the time, but know that they can lean when they need to. And so that's the main focus. It's just, bring that in, bring the love in, sharing it, supporting, focusing, pushing the envelope, developing, continually growing, learning, and getting to know wonderful people, and supporting their new ventures or current their businesses, seeing them shine no matter what they do. As long, if you're passionate about what you do, you just need the people around you to help you get there.
Yeah, so true. Alice's bonus question. Question
bonus
6
question
that we're not really allowed. You're recognised as one of Adelaide's rays of sunshine. There's always positivity. How would you recommend to others, in what's a difficult time to do business, to maintain that and keep that positivity? I focus on, it takes work to continue to be positive. I mean, I have my down times, that's for sure, but I don't sit in it too long, because that's, I think, where probably the sitting in the down is, it can envelop you, it can drown you. And it's choosing where, okay, I've focused on that and I've used that time to realise that maybe that wasn't the best choice, but I'm not going to beat myself up. It's like, what can I get out of it? What can I learn? How can I grow? And also, I mean, the energy of people is just what I love, the energy of people. And so I kind of steal a bit of that. So it's, you're seeing someone smile, you see the shine in their eyes, it's energy building. And so I love making people smile as well, because then that makes me smile. And it's like, for me, it's a bit of a domino effect. But really just focusing on what you can control. There's so much uncertainty, and it can be overwhelming, and kind of lean into it, understand it, and work out really what serves you. Come out of it, or maybe just see if you can come out of it one foot after the other. Don't make big goals if you can't, just make small ones and tick. Well, I'm a list person, tick them off the list, just small things, and then just feel like those achievements, like chip away at it and not feel overwhelmed. And then all of a sudden you'll see that you've chipped away so many things that you didn't think you could. Like, focus on the small stuff with the big picture in mind as well. But if you don't have the big picture in mind, that's okay too. It's less pressure. Enough pressure already. But yeah. Amazing. 5 rapid fire questions and 1 extra. Amazing to speak to you.
Thank you.
Could you let anyone that loves what they've heard know how to get in touch with you?
You can go to the website, paliantdesign.com. All the contact details are there, but we are on Green Hill Road in Unley. Would love to have a coffee if you want and have a chat about anything you need or just get to know you. So, yes, don't feel free to contact at any time.
Awesome. Thank you, Alice.
Thanks.
Tune in here for more.
Cheers.